I have one more.
Yep.
I think you did a really good job of answering where the $100 million went that we've been saying just disappeared for months. We keep hearing. We have a clear record of where it is. So now let's talk about the scrutiny of it. Can we get into that a little bit?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking between when the city receives that invoice to Atkins, ACDC, FDM, FEMA, how many people do you think reconcile and scrutinize that invoice before it's approved?
Oh my gosh. So the contractor's going to reconcile their own invoice first, of course. You can't necessarily trust that, but they're going to go through and obviously do yeoman's work to try to review it. Then we'll review it. In the case of like debris work and all, we actually have two sets of reviews. One is that there's a debris hauler who's picking up the debris, and then as you mentioned earlier, we have debris monitors who are paid to basically look over the shoulder of those debris contractors and make sure that they're doing their work right. They submit to us, then we'll review it. So that's not even getting up to the state and federal level yet. But then once we get to the state level, they'll have basically what they'll normally call like a junior level reviewer who will go through and do like a first pass. Then they'll have somebody come in who's more senior level, do a QC on that, and then once we get to close out, you'll have the same thing, a FEMA reviewer who's more junior level and a FEMA level QCer. So yeah, it's probably 5 or 6 people.
Before it comes back to get paid, and then it goes up and does it again?
Yeah, before it comes back to get paid. It doesn't, what do you mean, do it?
Well, because you guys approve it to yes, you can pay this bill.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see.
And then it goes back up again, and then it ends with a single audit, the audit time of federal funds.
And then you've got the audit on top of it.
So it's probably 20 to 30 people see every invoice.
I don't know if it's not high. It's a lot of people that are looking at your.
We're not attacking anybody personally here. The concern was the amount of money that has come through the town, the FEMA money. That is the concern to everybody. That's a lot of money. So if we did a forensic audit, that would clear it one way or the other. And those who are concerned, it could be a done thing.
Have you requested or
we have talked. Go ahead.
Have you requested a report to see where all that money went?
How can we trust the report for sure? We're even behind in the audit.
Well, looking at the report first and then seeing where the money went, I mean, then you have questions to ask. But this is a we spend the money and then FEMA pays us back. It's not we're getting money in.
There's a lot of concern from a lot of people about our money. I think a forensic audit would be justified, and I'd like to see that in the budget.
Oh, and by the way, if you agree, look what I've made for you. A forensic audit Mexico Beach hat, and that's where you can get it. I'm trying to sponsor my own efforts here. The hats aren't cheap. You got me on that, but they're nice. And you're supporting a hell of a cause. So if you'd like to support my efforts and make a statement, I hope you'll go to berniestore.etsy.com. It is so easy, berniestore.etsy.com. That's how you can support the show and actually get something to make a statement. Mexico Beach Forensic Audit, there's other stuff there as well.